So I've got to go and see Annie. This is the jeepney station if you want to go to Saruma and other places. Trikes come here as well. So Annie's just down here. And before people say, oh, you shouldn't be telling, well, it doesn't matter because you can't get in, it's too secure, there's cameras everywhere. So if you're stupid enough to come here uninvited, you'll probably get into a lot of trouble, and Annie wouldn't be very happy either, so. But I've got to come and see her for a couple of minutes. Annie! Annie!
Say hi! Hi, hello!
Hello! Huh? I'm going off on my bike.
What?
And I've got camera going.
Oh, okay.
So, thank you.
Hi! Your camera's off?
Now it's on.
Oh, my baby.
Yeah, show your baby.
This is my baby.
Open the door then so they can see. Oops, sorry.
Hello, this is my baby.
He's lovely, isn't he? Very handsome.
So cute.
Yeah, very handsome.
Baby.
Say hello, how you feeling? Are you alright now? You're healing nice?
Yes, I'm okay.
Good. So you're not able to get out then still? MECQ? You can't take the kids out even if you wanted to, can you?
Baby, oh my baby, show me
Oh,
baby.
you're looking a little tired. Anyway, I'll get off. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye, baby. It's very hot. There was a bit of a breeze. There's no breeze now. The sweat's dripping off me. No, I'm all right. If it's wrong, I will be back. Okay.
Bye,
Bye. Thanks, Annie. So Annie did a little errand for me because I was out of action. So I keep getting asked how my surgery situation has turned out. It's turned out very well, to be honest. I'm very happy. It's all healed. Everything's back to normal. So anyway, guys, what I thought I'd do is take you on my bike ride. I've had quite a few bike rides since the last one, but what I thought I'd do is do another one, because with this MECQ thing my kids can't go out, so we can't go out in the car, we can't leave the kids anymore, because my daughter, I know people are probably sick of me saying this, but she's so naughty, nobody will look after her. So we can't really dump the kids on anybody now. We used to be able to. Well, dump's the wrong word. I mean, everybody wanted to look after them when they were kids, little babies, but not anymore. My son's My son's a lot different now. He's well behaved now. But, you know, to say the terrible twos, she'll get better as time goes on, I guess. Now, we're on this MECQ until it's Tuesday the 29th, and the new restrictions are supposed to be lifted tomorrow, but my gut feeling is they're not going to be. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that information. I hope you liked the last video. So I'm going to take you around my bike ride, because yesterday there was quite a few checkpoints. Well, not just yesterday, for the past few days there's been police and the safety officers out and barangay. But look guys, at the end of the day, I'll keep saying, I think Naga's been one of the best places in the Philippines for handling this COVID situation. Oh, there's a checkpoint here, look guys, can you see it? Checkpoint. So that one's still there. There should be quite a few other checkpoints. My God, it's boiling hot. It's supposed to be rainy season, and we've hardly had any rain just recently. And it's weird because most of the summer was quite wet, and now the summer's over, it looks like instead of rainy season, the summer's started now. I'm not complaining, it's all right, but it's gone a little bit weird this year with the weather. You can't see them, but the lampposts I'm passing here, the blue ones, the solar, isn't that good? Oh, they've had solar for years as well. I've only just noticed. They're not everywhere, put it that way. Now, this camera is rattling like anything, and I would expect the video to be pretty bad. But if past bike rides is anything to go by, it's going to be quite good. Now, it's quite interesting that the COVID situation in many countries, and I would have thought the Philippines would be one of them, would sort of cut the money for infrastructure, that kind of thing. But in actual fact, there's loads of building projects, road projects, that kind of thing. Oh yeah, that's very good. So there's got to be a lot of money about. But I know the Chinese is investing big style in the Philippines, and obviously, of course, the Koreans. And especially if you go to places like Angles, where my friend Daryl is. By the way, I should have done a bit of inquiring before I mentioned this. But Daryl's got, I think it's called the Irish pub, something like that in Angles. If you're in Angles, find him out, go and support his pub. He's doing his best to make a go of it and keep the place going while we're under all these restrictions. He did quite a few months where obviously the pub was shut down. So he's opening up now. But of course, most of the foreigners that used to be in before the restrictions have gone. So he's left with the ones, I guess, that's most are probably married and don't frequent the pubs. and the ones who are single, I think, are few and far between. Ooh, it's boiling hot. Water's dripping off me. But anyway, at least I'll not get any complaints that I'm going too fast, eh? Wow. Oh, the breeze has started again. Oh, thank God. There's hardly a cloud in the sky today, so certainly it doesn't look like it's going to rain, but that doesn't mean anything. Hour or two's time we could be in a thunderstorm. God, got to keep making sure I've not lost anything out of my pocket. So I went on my morning walk this morning to get my buku, and absolutely lathered when I got back, so I had to wash again, change my clothes. So I'm out again on the bike. I'm going to be absolutely lathered again. Then I'll be going on a walk in a bit. I don't think I'll wash again until I come back off the walk. It's pretty much wasting my time, but I'm pleased to be able to say I'm losing weight now, because I've been off the beer and I'm not eating all the rubbish I used to eat. I would eat even now. Look, it's really hard. It's really hard, but I've got my recipe now. I've done my juicing for I was really good. I didn't have anything for 2 days, only water. No, that's a lie. Second day I had a bit of buku juice, but mainly just water. I didn't have anything solid. Then I went big style on my juicing in the malungai and the okra, and I always take the cayenne pepper, my vitamin B12 and all the other vitamins, C, zinc, vitamin D, blah blah blah. And just to give you an example, when I first went out on my bike, it felt like my heart was coming through my chest. Now, apart from a little bit of what you might think's heavy breathing, it's only because I'm talking. There's nothing. It's easy. So it just showed you how much out of shape I was. I mean, I've got a ways to go yet, because I've still got a big belly, but it's not as big as it was. I've got to get it off. I've just got to get it off. So I keep getting asked questions, Chris, when do you think the Philippines is going to open up? And over these past 16 months, it's got to be that now. I'm saying, oh, I think it'll open up nearer the end of the year, you know, July, August, September time, and then we get there and it's pretty obvious it ain't going to open up. They were recently talking about a green lane if you're vaccinated, and open up to tourists. But I don't know, they were just talking about it. It was on the immigration website information. I look on there every couple of days or so just to see if there's any changes, because I hate people coming on, like if I had a stream, which I'm not doing at the moment because my internet's no good, coming on saying, oh, they're going to do this or they're doing that, and no, you're wrong, you know. It's not a good look. So I try and keep up to date if there is any changes, so I know them, so nobody can take me by surprise. So even though I've noticed there's lots of building projects, you know, road upgrades and that kind of thing, the cost of materials is rising pretty rapidly, as are food prices. I would hate to find myself in a situation where there wasn't any food. You know, shop shelves were bare, that kind of thing. It wouldn't be very good. And I was watching a video of the UK the other day, and there was this Asian gentleman, and he was saying that in India and I can't remember where else, they were actually buying the food but letting it rot in the warehouse. Now obviously I don't know how true that is. It doesn't make sense to me, and I'm sure it doesn't you. But I didn't know till this pandemic started that the Philippines actually import rice. I thought they were self-sustaining, and they're not. They have to rely on another Asian country. So the checkpoint's gone from here. There was a checkpoint here the other day. There's a checkpoint down there. That doesn't look like it's there, but we're coming back that way. Now it's very hot, and normally what happens with my GoPro 7 Black is it overheats. So now it's still going, I can see. I've just hit the screen and moved the camera. Now the best time to really do this, but being as I had to go and see Annie, the best time to do this is late evening, because everybody's out and there's barbecues and it's lovely, really nice. I sort of went off the beaten track a bit, and this is why I sometimes do, because if it wasn't so hot, of course, or there was a bit of shade I could sit under, I'd sit under here for a bit and just, you know, relax and think of how lucky I am, because I'm here and most of you aren't. But for how long, I don't know, because I think it's going to get serious in a bit with the you know what, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I know what I don't want to do, but you know, which is pretty sad, because it puts a big bummer on things for me, especially after all the research I've done and this, that and the other. Look at that, I love that. I forgot my sunglasses yesterday and I was blind when I went in the house. I couldn't see nothing because it was that dark. Let's just turn around. I'm not going up there, guys. You can see how bad the road is. You'd probably not be able to see anything anyway, because the vibration. So let's go back. So I know what's up here now. I've never been up here before. Somebody says to me, I had to chuckle a bit, sent me a message, and he says, I think he was somewhere in Mindanao, and he says him and his wife's building nearly built the house. It's practically built, and he says, I built it where I built it because, you know, I'm not going to get dogs barking and cocks crowing, and I said, I bet he does. Anyway, got a message again. He says, scrub that, Chris. I think I must have built it in the wrong place. You can't build in the wrong place. You'll never You'll never get out of earshot of cockerels and dogs and karaoke. They're here to haunt you. Hello. See, now kids aren't supposed to be out, and for example, if our kids got caught out by the police, we'd get fined.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town,